Hey guys, what's up? Power of Horror, welcome back. And in today's Overwatch video, I actually wanted to discuss some Orisa numbers with you. As you can see right now, I'm queued up in a quick skirmish with Devantos. We're gonna get you as far as damage numbers, between all the ranges. What is her range as far as her Grav ball? And then I actually wanted to also talk about how to aim with Orisa as well, all in this video. So I'm going to boot up as Pharah first, obviously, so you can see my damage. And this is for heroes, who obviously don't have armor or what's the other one? There's armor and something else. I actually forgot what it is. So I'm taking a normal hero that's just strictly health. Obviously, you guys know me. I'm always maining Pharah, so that's pretty much who I jump on first. I'm gonna jumping on Dorado. Gonna go meet Devantos over at the fountain. And we're going to try all three ranges, medium, close, and a long range shot to see what her damage numbers are as far as her minigun is concerned. I mean, there's Devantos right there. He already got a Beetle Orisa, so. Okay, our first shot, well, his first shot is obviously going to be, looks like a medium range. As you can see, my health is already at 200, so we're going to see what it drops on. He's just only going to shoot one bullet. So, let's see. Okay, so from 200 we drop to 188. That's obviously a 12 damage. Close range in your face is also 12 damage. Okay, now he's going for a long shot. So this is pretty much going to be like a Widowmaker's shot right here. So let's see if there's any damage drop off whatsoever. So from 176, okay, to 164. So obviously that's also a difference of 12. So Orisa has no damage drop off no matter what the range is. So she's pretty much, yeah, like Widowmaker. And even Pharah, there's no damage drop off no matter how far the enemy is, when you're shooting them. Okay, so now going on the second checkpoint, and Devantos wants to actually get the range as far as her Grav ball is concerned. So I'm gonna stand here like a dummy and let him shoot the ball at different ranges, so it can pull me in and see. Okay, that seemed like a close shot, and that didn't pull me in. So I don't know if maybe he detonated it too late. Maybe I should actually look at the ball. Maybe it'll give you guys an idea of how close you need to be with, when you're shooting at someone. Okay, so that one I got sucked in. That shot seemed pretty close. So. And obviously the movement wasn't very jarry. I thought you'd actually get pulled in really hard and quick, but it seemed rather smooth and slow, so it could still kind of mess up players who are trying to perform tactics. Okay, yeah, I can actually see the Grav ball working, knocking people into the well in Helios, or maybe even off the map and stuff. So anyway, I'm actually gonna do this I'm gonna boot up a training lobby. And I'm actually going to take Orisa myself, so I can actually see the distance for myself and actually show you guys. So let's get into it. Okay, Devantos is gone. He's out doing whatever he needs to for his video. Now I'm actually going to test out myself. So let's get into this. What's the distance as far as the Grav ball? Okay, yeah, that was kind of dumb. Shooting a light ball at a light background. So yeah, let's move on and try a darker spot, maybe so we can actually see. Okay, let's see. Let's try right there. Looks like I detonated that kind of late. Let's wait for it to recharge and try again. I think I detonated that one a little too late, or either that or hit the wall. Let's move back a little and try now. Okay, so that was pretty close, and obviously, as you can see, it could suck in multiple enemies. I took both robots at the same time, so let's try a little bit further. Okay, so apparently the Grav ball is also multi-directional. As you see, I got one robot from each end. Let's try a high shot. Okay, well that connected, but you know what? He's taking damage, so let's go to these robots here who are actually staying perfectly still, not falling apart whatsoever. Let's actually do a shot on them to see. Let's start from this line right here. Let's see if we can actually connect the Grav ball on them. Okay, well that was actually a little bit below the line, but it actually worked. So let's move up a little higher. This time by the top of the fence. Let's see. Okay, that one actually looked like it hit the fence. Let's wait for it to recharge and try again. Looks like it hit the fence again. I have to admit, actually trying to time this as far as, you know, detonating it seems a bit hard. Really gonna have to be precise. Yeah, looks like I hit the fence again. Yeah, in case you guys are also wondering, the grav ball does not give any damage. As you saw earlier when I got sucked in with Farah, you know, obviously I didn't lose no health, so don't think that even when you see when the grav ball bursts that it does this little dust cloud, it doesn't give out damage. But as you can see, when it apparently locks onto enemies, a line does connect to them, but I don't know, I seem to be hitting the roof. Okay, that was actually at the line, and it looks like it didn't connect. The line did connect to the robot though, which means it did read him. So this does have some type of a certain amount of range to it. I seem to be hitting the roof, so let's try over here on the side. Let's see if maybe this will work. Yeah, see, it does read the robots. It even stays locked on as it's traveling. As you saw, the line stood on that robot. So let's try this again. Okay, that's not working. Let me just go back in position and try to detonate it a little bit earlier this time. Okay, nothing there. Alright, so I'm going to actually pinpoint where the actual spot was, and it is actually right here. That's the actual maximum distance for the grav ball as far as reading and pulling in enemies. Anything farther than that, it will not read. It may read the enemies, but it's not going to pull them. So there you have it. Think of that distance from top, left, right, whichever way you want to suck in the enemies. That's the max range that the ball has. And now I actually want to talk about how to actually aim with Orisa. I've done a video with this with Farah before, you know, how to properly aim with Farah when it comes to guns that involve travel time. So let me work my way to another part of this training map, and I'm actually gonna shoot the robots that are actually moving. So I did the same exact thing with Farah, so let's see. Yeah, I kind of figured out, because Farah's rocket launcher involves travel time, and apparently Orisa's minigun does as well. You pretty much have to aim like a second in the direction the opponent is moving. Now I can already see why Blizzard gave her 150 bullets, and that's honestly because the majority of them are going to be missing. Yeah, see, I can like lay down a bunch of damage, and only a small amount of bullets are actually going to connect. Now same thing with Farah. Obviously keep it 1 second in mind. Now the further the target is, you know, you may have to add a little bit more time to it. Like for the robot that's all the way at the far end, not even 2 seconds. 2 seconds is actually probably a bit too much. It has to be like maybe a second and a half. So you have to, you know, keep that in your mind mentally while you're engaging with the enemy. If they're moving left, you know, obviously shoot to the left, but you have to kind of shoot like a second, maybe a second and a half ahead of them, so that as long as they keep moving left, they'll run into the bullet, but you know, by the time they get there. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. You know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to don't forget to hit that like button. You know, I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. Slowly the channel is growing, and I really appreciate that. And that's pretty much about it. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.